New York is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. You won't believe it, but New York's insane skyline started as a muddy little speck in the middle of nowhere. Welcome to the wildest 12-minute ride through the history of this city's architecture, from swamp shacks to steel giants. We're kicking off in the 1600s with New Amsterdam, a tiny Dutch trading post. Picture this: rickety wooden houses, dirt paths, and a few stubborn settlers. Then, in 1664, the British roll in, rename it New York, and start slapping up stone buildings. Churches like St. Paul's Chapel pop up with that fancy Georgian vibe. Classy, right? But here's the twist: fires kept torching everything. These guys didn't quit though, they rebuilt every time. Would you have that kind of grit? Drop a comment and let me know. Fast forward to the 1800s, New York's getting crowded and it's chaos. The population's exploding and they're like, we need a plan. Enter the 1811 grid system. Those straight streets you know today, that's when they drew the lines. It's like the city got a makeover overnight. Brick row houses start lining the streets and suddenly it's looking legit. But fires are still a problem, so they're rebuilding smarter. Stone, brick, whatever works. You can almost hear the city buzzing with ambition. Imagine living in that mess. What would you build first? Hit me up in the comments. Okay, now it's getting wild. The Industrial Revolution hits and New York's ready to flex. By the mid-1800s, cast iron changes the game. Those gorgeous Soho facades, they're like the 19th century version of flat pack furniture. Cheap, fast, and oh so stylish. Then, in 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge drops, and it's a total jaw-dropper. Gothic arches, steel cables, pure engineering magic. This wasn't just a bridge, it was New York screaming, "We're the future." Building this took guts, 14 years and some serious risk. What do you think? Worth it? Smash that like button if you're obsessed with this bridge. Hold on to your hats. 20th century New York goes straight up. Steel frames and elevators unlock the sky and it's game on. First up, 1930. The Chrysler Building stabs the skyline with its shiny Art Deco swagger. That triangle design, pure flex. Then 1931 rolls in and the Empire State Building sees, step aside, 1,250 feet tall, built in just 410 days. That's one floor every 4 days. Insane, right? Workers were dangling off beams with no safety nets. Could you handle that? Tell me your fave skyscraper in the comments. This is where New York becomes a legend. New York's not just tall now, it's got personality. Check out the Flatiron Building, 1902, shaped like a giant wedge of cheese, squeezing into the grid. People thought it'd fall over, but nope, still standing. Then there's Grand Central Terminal, 1913, Beaux-Arts perfection with that starry ceiling. It's not just a station, it's a freaking palace. Mid-century hits and modernism creeps in, clean lines, glass boxes. New York's like an architecture buffet. Every style's on the menu. Which vibe do you love most? Drop it below and let's keep this rolling. Welcome to now. New York's still pushing boundaries. Hudson Yards pops up with its sci-fi towers and the Vessel. It's like a honeycomb from another planet. Old stuff's getting love too. Penn Station's going from grimy to gorgeous. And the future? Picture this. Green skyscrapers, smart tech, maybe even buildings that float? Okay, I'm dreaming big. But New York always does. This city is a living legend and it's not done yet. What's your wild prediction for its next move? Comment below, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. My channel's packed with epic dives like this. Tell me what city's next. I'll see you in the next one.